Hello, hello, hello to my 0 viewers. How are you doing?
Scott the bot. Hey Marcel, how are you doing?
Right. Hello, Scripter. Hello. Where did Scott disappear to?
Hello, Graham.
Hello, Scott. How are we today?
Hello. Oh, trying to stay awake.
Oh, tell me about it. But I tell you what, guys, it's been absolutely amazing in England at the moment. We are having the most beautiful weather. It's been our hottest day in February since records began. It's been great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it's like. Oh, is it nice over there as well? Oh, it's been lovely.
Not here. 20 degrees.
What's that in English money?
Cold.
Oh,
Below freezing.
Oh,
Below freezing.
We don't like that.
You have to deduct VAT.
Yeah.
90%.
It's been lovely.
So, you know, the extra export fee, the Trump fee.
Oh, don't please don't. No talking of Trump or Brexit today.
Let's not start that crap.
I am full of both subjects, and everyone connected to it can just go and gel on.
We should just
move on.
Apply to the rules that you find in every pub behind the bar, where it says no talk about politics, sports,
please.
or religion. And then you can stay.
Please.
Yeah,
that's what we should do.
That's how you stay friends. You never talk about that stuff.
That is fine by me. Gosh almighty, definitely fine by me. Oh wow. Well, I've taken my coat off today. I've just had my cardigan on. I've had my windows down in my car. I've been cruising. Well, I say cruising. Do you know what? The city is so busy with traffic. My average speed, and I've been doing this for 6 months, coming up to 6 months. My average speed is 10 miles per hour.
Oh, you're basically rushing.
Well,
wow.
Look at it this way. At least you don't have to worry about the average speed cameras then.
Oh gosh, no. Definitely not. Definitely not. It's oh God, I tell you, the roads around this city. We've got 2 universities and we've got about 50,000 students.
Yeah.
And it snarls everything up.
Oh, we are good. I mean, you just heard. We are definitely good. And FCA, thanks for the $2. That's very much appreciated. Oh, Lady Scott. Yep, that's him. Or her.
That's not me.
Say. Uh-oh. That,
that is not me.
Just relaying the message. Don't shoot the messenger. We're not in Sparta.
Oh, excuse me.
Hey.
What? I got nothing. See?
Good luck.
Hi.
Yeah, all right. Let me open the mob farm again.
I have my arrow and I can poke you with it. No, I have my sword and I can poke you with it. It's been a long day, all right.
I have my wireless crafting wood and I can make things to hurt you. On autocraft.
Oh goodness. Mark Cleoff 99. I think I've pronounced that right. Sorry if I never. I'm very bad with names. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it.
It's always appreciated.
You are welcome to this madness that is Stoneblock. That I do struggle to understand, but I am trying.
Well, this right here is what we're doing today.
Yeah,
first,
I kind of guessed we were. Oh, we're off upstairs. We're off and running, guys.
Mm-hmm. All the way.
Oh, we're in the big room. Oh, we another one up. One more. All right then.
Scott is a transgender, Kappa. No, he's not a transgender. He's a transnationalist. He's technically American, but he tries to become German.
Easier for me to get over there.
Probably. Alright.
You don't actually hear of like many Americans identifying as Germans. You have like the African Americans, the Italian Americans, the Irish Americans, the Scots Americans. You don't often hear of the German ones.
I'm mostly Scottish, so I can say I'm Scottish, Irish.
I doubt it was just an observation.
With a little bit of
Yeah, no, that's true. It might have a bad ring to it. Anyway, over here I removed all the auto smelting operation that we had attached to these drawers.
Oh,
Yeah, it was too slow.
yeah. Oh, of course it was.
We have a whole row of smelting down here now. Out of which 3 machines are running.
Oh.
But when I set this up, they were all running, no exception. All of them were completely full. Basically what I've done is I've put this barrel up over here and attached some exporters to them. Well, one of them is still empty. But the others have basically all the ores in there that we have in those drawers. And they export into this barrel. And from there it gets taken out with NDIO conduits into these machines.
Okay.
And they smell all the stuff. And you can see, well, they are turning on and off. Well, this one over here is constantly running.
Yeah, the end one would be.
Yeah. But before we did this, I mean, we have this one drawer over here which had like 2,560 stacks of iron ore. That's empty now.
Yeah, I can see.
That is completely empty. So this setup doesn't care what you throw at it. As long as we have ores, they will be smelted. And we don't have to worry about capacity or different ores being smelted at different speeds. You can see how much buffer we have. I mean, if only 3 or 4 machines are running, there's like 16 of them. Yeah, it should be good for a while. Yep, very nice. There's actually a card you can craft. So once you set up one machine, you just right-click that or shift-right-click that machine with the card, and that copies all the settings, and then you just right-click all the others.
Oh, right,
and you
okay,
don't have to worry about it anymore. Yeah, you can do the same with the NDIO conduits. There's a conduit probe. You just, right-click the probe, the conduits, and then you can set, export and export on the green channel or whatever you want. You just set up one and then copy to the others. That helps a lot.
Yeah, I can imagine. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Merrick. Thank you for popping into the stream. I appreciate it. Oh, the German efficiency is renowned. I do take the mick out of you, I must admit, but I am secretly impressed. I just don't want to tell you that every time.
No, you don't have to. I expect that.
I am English after all. How are you two today? Have you had a good day? Vamp, have you managed to get any sleep? I've heard you've not been sleeping very well, sweetie. That's terrible, not being able to sleep. Yeah. How goes it? How's the tour? We haven't really started it at the moment. We've just seen the smelting. Now we're getting to whatever the hell this German efficiencies is.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. So, we've been working on the Infinity Catalyst, right?
That's the thing upstairs. Is that right?
No, that's the thing we're doing right here.
Oh, okay. That's here.
Last time, we finally get into Draconic Evolution and we crafted these energy condensers Mark II here. That's the ones we set upstairs, right?
Yes, that's the ones. I remember them now.
With these energy condensers, we can convert anything that has an EMC value. For example, block of emerald, which has a big EMC value. Thank you, I wanted that.
Did I just take that away? I'm not clicking on anything again. Can I just explain to Merrick what an EMC value is?
Yeah, sure you can. Otherwise I would have done it, so it's good.
Merrick, EMC is if you mouse over these things like light grey wool, it's got an EMC in the yellow letters up here of 64. That's very
energy matter conversion.
Yeah, energy matter conversion. And if you get onto like the diamond stuff, like here, the block of redstone or the lapis or the gold or the emerald, and that has got a really high value, and then you can turn that into, what was it?
Well, you can convert that into energy from the matter, the emerald, into energy, and you can use that energy to convert it into something else. So a little bit like Star Trek.
A little bit like Star Trek.
Like, the replicators they have, where you just say, computer, I want my tea, and then you just get your tea. And obviously that doesn't come out of thin air, so they have a storage somewhere of raw matter that they just convert into something else. That's how that works. We're doing the same here. So if you look at, the Infinity Catalyst has 3 billion EMC. Yeah,
I didn't mean to do that.
A little later. And the block of emerald has 140,000 EMC, so if you have enough blocks of emeralds, you can get to 3 billion EMC, you can make yourself one Infinity Catalyst.
Yes.
The requirement is you have at least one, because you can only, you need to copy it. You can't just create it out of thin air. Not yet, we're getting to that later.
Right, okay, we'll get into that later. So EMC is basically burn time.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's the value of the block in energy cost. Yeah, it's burn time.
And do you know what? I never thought about what the replicators did on the Starship Enterprise, and you have just absolutely blown my mind with that information. Just saying.
Been in the Star Trek fan since I was 6.
I
Actually, you know, I
Same
started
here.
reading, not watching the series. I actually started reading the books before I started watching
I'm the
series.
same. I was watching it from for as long as I can remember, but I didn't actually get into how they created stuff out of thin air.
Yeah, that's the problem when you actually work in IT and
Just
you're a
saying.
tech geek alongside being a sci-fi geek, then you just, you know, it combines very well. If you're then German, you want to know things. You
Yeah, definitely.
Kind of
You're
goes.
always trying to peek behind the curtain, I reckon.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hello, aren't you kind of all to be playing Minecraft? I beg your pardon, Rats. Weren't you playing Minecraft a little while ago? I know you're
It's
older
hardly
than
any
me.
older than Minecraft. What are you talking about?
Oh, hello, Rats, sweetie. How are you? Thank you for popping in. Cheeky bugger.
Yeah, thanks for another $2. The American German transgender. Yeah, that's him.
No, what it is if I have to look at a
Transatlantic.
character, my own for a long period of time, I'd much rather have it be something I enjoy looking at than a guy. So that's why I always play a girl.
You're not the only one that has told me this. Nearly every guy that I used to play with on World of Warcraft always had a female, which actually
Hey, if
was
I don't
really
record
good.
or stream, that character is definitely going to be female and has red hair, no matter what.
Yeah, it isn't Minecraft. This is like rocket science somehow. Merrick, bless you.
Yeah, this is Rocket Minecraft, exactly. It's probably the only mod that's not in here is rocketry.
Oh, God.
Oh,
that
God.
was in here.
Oh.
I'm watching Direwolf do that right now.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be in the next
Oh,
mod pack
my
probably.
God.
It's gonna be fun. We're gonna
I'm
build
not a
space
grandpa
station.
yet, so I can still play Minecraft. Hey.
We're gonna build Deep German 9 or something.
Right, so you were saying... Let's get to...
I was saying something, yeah.
You was saying
So
something.
we've been working on this Infinity Catalyst. If you come over here to that extreme crafting table on the very left and look in there,
Yes.
that is what we have.
That's right, yes.
Yes. So that diamond lattice in there is the very first thing we need, and the
Yep.
dark steel block is the very last thing. You see the holes in between, right?
Oh,
There is a lot of stuff missing.
right, okay, yeah. I see
So
it.
that's what we're going to make today, all of those things. And then we have one Infinity Catalyst.
Yeah, but then we can clone that, can't we, upstairs?
Yeah, thankfully, otherwise we wouldn't be doing this at all.
Yes, that's
because we
good.
need so many of them. You're gonna notice how many we need. The issue is when you look at this Infinity Catalyst, one needs 3 billion EMC to make an ingot. You need what? That's 8, that's 10, that's 11 of those. So that's already 33 billion EMC for one ingot. And those are all used in these extreme crafting tables, 9 by 9. How many ingots can you fit in there per craft? So we're gonna need a lot of emeralds or other matter to be able to convert things into Infinity Catalyst. But first, we need to make one.
Right, okay. Yeah, that's a
So I
lot of
guess we're
stuff
gonna
here.
get to that today. So if we look at the
Endless
recipe, yes,
Cosmic
if we look at the
meat-
recipe
cosmic
for the Infinity
meatballs.
Catalyst, there's a lot of things we need. What we're still missing is the ultimate stew. We're gonna craft that. It needs a lot of cooking. That will take up most of the stream probably. The cosmic meatballs, which is pretty easy. The endless pearl, which is pretty easy. Honestly, you don't want to throw that one.
I'm sorry.
Otherwise, you're gonna build a new base.
Merrick just said, Merrick just said, I replaced a car battery once. Take that, scripter.
Yeah, well, you know, not everybody can do that.
Oh, that's funny.
So some of the ingredients we need, I've already... So we have the second table over here. That's going to be for the ultimate stew, and you see there's a lot of stuff missing in that one.
Right, okay.
The third one is the cosmic meatballs, which is already done, because that is pretty basic.
Yeah, it is a bit. It's just
Right?
lots of meats that you turn into balls. I'm not laughing.
Exactly. And the fourth one is the endless pearl, which again is actually not
Blimmin'
that bad.
how?
It's a lot
But
of
we've
things, but
all
it's not
got
bad.
that. Yeah, we've already got all that,
Yeah.
haven't we?
The challenge was the neutronium and the nether star. We have tons of nether stars, and we have crap tons of neutronium.
Yeah.
right now. We're doing good. I actually switched off the watches of flowing time upstairs because we don't need them. We're full.
Okay.
We can't handle it anymore right now. So we need to do the cooking and we need to get the singularities done. Now we're going to start with the singularities here. And I've done the math on how many emerald blocks we need to convert them into enough blocks to make the singularities. So I hope I did the math right. It's not that easy. Okay, let's start over here. We have this chest here is for gold. So I'm going to take this gold block and we're going to look into this chest. And there is what? 6, 12, 18, 22 and a little bit stacks of emeralds in there?
1.21 gigawatts, Merrick said. I don't know what that's in.
I do.
Oh, see? Blimmin' nerds together, guys.
Dang it. But you have to go 80 miles per hour or faster. Anyway. So if you...
Oh, I get it. yeah. Us laymen, it trickles down eventually.
Yeah. I know. So if we want to make a gold singularity down here in the neutronium compressor, it doesn't say anything right now because there's no block in there, so it doesn't know what to make. But if we look at the Infinity Catalyst recipe of the gold singularity, it says we need 11,400 gold blocks.
Oh, wrong one.
Yes. Doesn't matter, just, look it up in JI in your search bar.
That's what I was doing, yes.
Yes. So Infinity Catalyst.
That's it.
And then you see all the things in there.
I got it.
Gold singularity, it says 11,400 gold blocks.
I can spell cat. I got
it. A block of gold has 18,432 EMC.
Yep.
Now we're going to convert emerald blocks which have 147,456 EMC. Now you can get out a calculator and go, okay, 11,000 something blocks times 18,000 something EMC divided by 147,000 for the emerald is how many emerald blocks do. And that's what I did.
So all them is
the
a calculation.
Chest.
Right, okay.
So as soon as I put this in here, it should start.
Wow. That did it a bit, yeah.
And as you can see, it's starting to put it down here.
Oh, look. Oh, that's so cool.
And that goes as fast as it can go. It's not fast enough. That's faster. I'm gonna switch this on as soon as we're done. So I'm gonna do the same for all the rest.
Oh.
Lapis. It's a little disappointing when you look in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, Lapis only has 144 EMC.
Oh, it's very cheap.
So that's going. And it needs 11,400 blocks as well. If you look in the neutronium compressor, it now tells you, now that we started.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
I mean, 144 EMC, and we are converting blocks that have, what, 147,000 EMC? So there's a ratio of 1 to 1,000, roughly. And we put 12 blocks in there, so that's 12,000 lapis. So yeah, it's math. Redstone.
It's just math.
It's not much more expensive. It's 50 blocks that I put in there. Iron.
Oh, iron's a bit more expensive.
A little bit of stacks. And then we come to this one chest that actually has another chest on top.
Whoa! Wow, the diamonds are a little bit wow, look at that, 73,728. That's rather a lot.
So it's half an emerald block. So we need, well, if that needs 11,000, we need, what, 5,500 emerald blocks? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That's how many we need. Mm-hmm.
Let's get that going. And then you look into the, well, we don't need to convert emeralds into emeralds, right?
Well, you would have thought so, no?
So I just put a chest here. If you right-click that chest, you will notice that that chest, right, of your inventory has a little arrow because it has multiple pages.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's
how many emerald blocks we need. That's roughly twice the amount of diamonds we have.
Right, okay.
So we're going to switch this on.
Woohoo.
Block of copper. Let's put that in there. It's again nothing to worry about. Block of tin, cheap.
Block of lead, a little bit more expensive.
Yeah.
Block of silver, a little bit more. What's this one? Nickel. Ooh, nickel was a little bit expensive. Fluxed electrum block. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the fluxed electrum block is one of those things where we don't have a chicken for. So I actually had to go through the process of crafting these. Now, it's not that bad. Let's look that up real quick. Recipe. Fluxed electron block comes from fluxed electron ingots. Yeah, well that's... yeah. Okay, don't need to explain that. You can go into mystical agriculture and grow the plant. That's one thing. Or you can go and have an induction smelter and put sand and fluxed electron blend in there. So that's what I did. The fluxed electron blend comes from pulverized gold, pulverized. So I crafted one ingot that has an EMC value. I copied that.
Yep.
Made a block. I copied that.
Yep.
And yeah, now it's copying even more. So these are all running. We should get some singularities here someday. So let's switch on the watch of flowing time. And now they should go faster? It's not. It's actually slowing it down right
That's
now.
slowing
There's
it
too
right
much
down.
going on. I think there's just too much going on for that thing to handle.
Wow.
Yeah, might be.
Yeah.
Well, we have to let this go for a while then. These are halfway done, because we started them early enough. But still, oh yeah. It slows down the actual neutronium compressor, because there's still 63 blocks in there, that's why it's only accepting them so slowly. That's weird, but no, it's okay.
It
I
is
can handle
weird.
that.
It is weird.
So singularities are crafted.
Mm-hmm.
So if we look at this recipe over here, there's one empty row, that's going to be singularities.
Yep.
And then there's those 3 empty slots on the top. That's going to be the 3 things we have lined up in these other 3 tables here.
So the food, the meatballs, and the pearl.
Mm-hmm. And pearl. You can make the meatballs if you like, and I can make the pearl here really quick.
Oh, what was that? VanCap used 10 bits. Thank you so much, sweetie, for the 10 bits. I so appreciate it. You are one of my favourites. By the way, this is not Minecraft anymore. Minecraft, you build pretty little houses. My college calculus class was easier than this. I didn't take calculus. I wasn't in school long enough. So it's mind-boggling to me sometimes.
Right. You do the cosmic meatballs.
I'm going to do the meatballs. Right, okay, so let's do that way. Do that way. Where's my meatballs? Right, so I need raw
It's in this
beef.
table here.
Yeah, I know. I'm just having a look to see what I need. Pile of neutrons. Right, so how do I do this then? I just do this like that.
Yes. And then you can put them over here next to the endless pearl. So top row, third on the right. Exactly.
And then we got to do this one.
And then we got to do this one, yes. That's the only one we're missing except for the singularities. Okay, so if we look at that ultimate stew, we need water essence and fire essence, for which we need to go into mystical agriculture. That's going to be a little bit of a thing. We have all the basic stuff. I think the next thing we're missing is garlic. I have no idea how to get that.
Garlic.
I'm growing it right now.
See, he's doing things. Soybean, eggplant, broccoli. Yeah, that's all basic ingredients that we don't yet have.
Growing them right now.
Pumpkin we already have. That's just 3 vanilla Minecraft pumpkins make 3 of these pumpkins. So that's.
I need, if you want to, you can figure out how to get heavy cream. We're going to need that, which I have no idea how to.
For what exactly do you need?
Milk and a mixing bowl.
That is for the carrot soup.
Carrot?
And we're going to also need a bowl and a bone to make
You can
the
use
carrot soup.
instead of heavy cream, you can use silken tofu.
If you got that, that's fine. That's something we're going to need to make, though.
That's just a pressed soybean.
So
we need a presser from Times Harvest Craft, which is 2 pistons and 6 iron. Okay,
How
we'll
many
make a
do you
presser.
need?
How many?
Whatever's in the recipe. We only need to make one of these, right?
I've got.
Yes.
All right, so just one.
Well, I've done the heavy cream then.
And then a
look at her.
bowl and a bone will make the broth, or the stock.
Okay.
I need bakeware so I can... Oh, no, not
Do you
bakeware.
need
A
power?
juicer. Do we have a juicer?
Doesn't look like it. A juicer? No, but that's easy to make. Well, probably yes from the mob farm somewhere upstairs. Let me have a look at the system.
Alright,
Juicer, we have 3.
Okay, and I'm growing a tomato right now because we're gonna need ketchup.
See, this guy says he's all tired. He's doing nothing but gardening.
Yeah, well. And you said you took care of the dragon fruit, correct?
Yeah, we have like 20,000 of that.
Okay.
How do you make the broth?
Bone in a bowl.
A bone and a bowl. Let's get the bone.
And we're gonna need a bucket of fresh milk, black pepper. Uh-oh, I'm gonna go find black pepper.
Fresh milk, we basically just need a cow.
Yep.
I've got some fresh milk on me. Let me put it back into the thing. You got 1.
Well, we do have
2,
a cow in a jar.
3.
1,000 of those. And we should have milk buckets in the system as well. So that shouldn't be a problem. That's not what I wanted. There. So, we have the carrot soup already? Is anybody making the carrot soup right now?
I'm trying to make
we're trying
broth.
to get everything together.
Trying to make broth.
I'm trying to make broth. It's just not going very well.
Let me
What
check
for?
on that recipe again. That's part of the carrot soup.
It says stock.
Yeah,
Stock.
and to do that, you can use a pot. Oh, a pot.
And a
I'm
bowl.
sorry, Granny. A pot and a bone.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
we do have a
pot.
pot, and
Okay.
We do have a pot in the system. 1.
4.
3 actually. 3 pots in the system.
Well, I just took them out, so took 1 out.
Yeah. Well,
I
then it was
just
fully
made a
going.
bunch.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a bunch of pots made as well for very early game for, I don't know, apples or something.
Well, I got 63 of them for some unknown reason.
Did you shift click?
It's a really nice moon out tonight. Have you noticed? I don't know if you can see the moon where you are. It's lovely.
Oh, I can see the moon all night, yeah.
Right, okay, what's next?
So we do have the carrot soup, right?
Peppercorn. That's what I'm looking for.
Peppercorn.
You're looking for peppercorn. You can look for peppercorn all day long.
Yeah,
We have the carrot soup, or where are we in that process?
I'm down here trying to plant stuff and get everything together, so...
Yes, that's why I'm asking Granny.
Oh, I haven't done no carrot soup, no.
What have you done?
I've done the broth and I've done the heavy cream. The stock and the heavy cream.
So
well,
now you
you
need...
can put the soup together.
Yeah, you need
just
the
need
pot
the
and the
carrot.
carrot.
Right, okay then.
If you look up the crafting recipe for the ultimate stew and click on the carrot soup, it will tell you that you need that and basically the pot and the carrot, which we should have in the system. I'm pretty sure we have carrots. Yes, 98,000. That should be enough. Only need 1. And you already have the
Oh,
pot
for
from
God's sake. C8.
whatever.
Hold on. Where's the carrot soup gone?
If you just look up the ultimate stew, just type ultimate or whatever.
Well, I could spell carrot. I can't spell ultimate. Let's try
That
ULT.
should be enough.
Ultimate stew.
ULT. ULT, and that's the second thing you see in the list.
Oh, you gotta be
Yeah.
kidding me.
And then middle row,
Oh, I
fourth
see
from
it.
the carrot soup. If you click on that, you'll see the ingredients.
Right, so I... Heavy cream, stock, carrot in a pot. Yeah, I never had the pot
Yeah.
back. Where did the pot go? The pot disappeared. Let me get the pot out again.
And a carrot.
The carrot, the blooming carrot disappeared, and the cream, everything's disappeared on me.
See, dang it!
Frig's
I'm
sake.
telling you. So how to make beef jerky? I'm gonna look at the beef jerky here. That needs salt and
There you
beef.
go. I made
Oh,
it.
there's ground beef in this? I'm liking this pack now.
Yep.
Right, what else do we need?
Always salt. How do I get... Oh, I get a pot and a water bucket is salt. Now that's the basic recipe that I've seen, the most basic one. So I need pot. Give me.
So I need
And
beetroot.
water bucket. Do we have one? Oh, we have 22. I stocked up on those, it seems.
No, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back,
Yeah,
go back.
that's salt. Cool.
What am I missing?
That.
Oh,
Beef
I'll have a
jerky.
look in just a sec on that.
Oh, we did have salt in the system, it seems.
Black pepper I'm looking
Ah, we
for.
have 98,000 salt in the system. I made stuff. What am I doing? There, I think. Yes.
I've got no peppercorns. Hello, Bryson.
I just
How are
grew
you,
the tree.
sweetie? Beg your pardon?
I just grew the tree
Is that
to make the
innuendo
peppercorn.
for something?
No,
oh, right.
for the peppercorn.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Well,
You need to add context to that sentence.
yeah.
Because all I heard was you screwed the tree.
Don't even.
I grew the tree.
Oh, you grew that. That makes more sense. Hello, Bryson. How you doing, hon?
Should be able to do this, right?
Oh, Granny.
Yes. Let's do done. One crafting process. Lovely.
How are you doing? Thank you for the bits.
Oh,
I was wondering why you were.
you really are having a good day, aren't you? Huh?
And you're just like mine.
Oh.
So what else? We need the beetroot soup and what? Beetroot
Thank
soup.
you for the bits, Fab. I appreciate
Yeah, go
it.
back.
Oh, oh dear.
Granny's losing it.
Oh, we should have this.
Oh, it just
Okay.
was. Oh,
Nicely.
Sorry.
right.
Okay.
That's very true, Bryson. It would give you splinters.
Oh, we even have bread in this. Look at us.
Oh
So
dear.
we need garlic and ketchup.
How am I going to get a
Which we
black
need tomato.
peppercorn? Are you trying?
know what
Are
I
you
need that
getting?
for.
Are you
I got the
getting?
black peppercorn.
You have,
It's all
good.
done. Taken
Right.
care of. Black pepper. We're good to go on that.
I don't even know what we
Um,
need that for.
I need it for my cat. No, my beetroot thing now.
Okay. Well, it's in the
Beetroot soup.
system. Just look it up in the system.
Oh, right. Yeah, you definitely do that. And some milk, and some beet, and some root. Oh. Yeah, what I'm missing is the onion right now, I think.
That's growing.
Alright.
Right, so we can't do that just yet then. So.
Probably in here. Oh, really? There's no carrot in there?
Oh
You
dear.
took out the carrot.
Not me.
Oh,
What about meatloaf? What does meatloaf? Oh, you're doing meatloaf, aren't you? Because I heard you do the ketchup.
meatloaf is relatively easy to do, I think.
Tomatoes are in the system, so you can make
Thank
the
you for
ketchup.
the
Alright.
bits, Bryson. I appreciate them.
So meatloaf is raw beef, which we have, bread, which we have, onion, garlic, and ketchup. And ketchup is just tomato in a juicer, which we both should have now, so that leaves the garlic.
Right, okay.
Let's see if I can make that.
Well, I've got the ketchup.
Oh, good. So I don't need to do that.
You don't
That's
need
good.
to do that now.
Which means we just need the garlic.
What about the rabbit stew? Can we do the rabbit stew? No, we're missing a few items on the rabbit stew. So we need
Rabbit stew.
a baked
I have
potato.
that. It's in there. We have that in the crafting table.
Oh, have you? Have you done that one, have you?
Yeah, beef jerky
Oh,
and rabbit
yes,
stew
you
is what
have.
I've done.
You're going to luck. All right, my sweetie pie, thank you so much
Okay.
for your support. I appreciate
All the
it.
vegetables should be in the system now.
Oh, so we can do the beetrooty thing.
Garlic.
Gotta double check here.
No, that's not how it
Hit it one
goes.
more time.
Garlic goes in here.
Beetroot. Click on that. Click on
Oh,
that.
I gotta
click
get the
on that.
box.
I got the beetroot.
Yep. Sparkling bean. Oh, sure, I'm closing that again because
Okay,
soybean.
one more shot.
One of those. No eggplant.
I just put it in. It should be in there now.
Okay.
Um,
No, it's not. It's upstairs somewhere probably.
Hang on.
Yeah, it's all upstairs. Broccoli's upstairs too. That's lovely. Oh, we're getting honeycombs from somewhere.
honeycombs. Ooh.
I didn't expect that to happen. Right, these things do not belong here. No.
Oh, and we have the singularity, the whirly things done.
Right. Right, so I'm gonna put
Ooh.
these in a drawer somewhere.
You're not done. Or are you?
Somewhere. Doesn't matter.
The diamond one is not done. The other ones are.
Working on all the things. Okay, this should auto sort in now. Yes, it. So now it definitely should be in the system. Always would have a big enough buffer. So what's missing still?
Right, okay.
We need those 2 essences. We need the eggplant.
Eggplant's in there.
We need some chorus fruit, which is nature essence and end essence.
Yes. I do not have any eggplant in the system. Where did we put that?
It's in there.
No.
Not there.
Ah.
I'll hit it with some more bone meal, but
Whoa.
I did put it in there. Or wait. Oh no, those were beets. My mistake. I just gotta go grab some eggplant.
That helps.
Nah. You just want everything, I swear.
Yes, yes, I do. So eggplant, broccoli we have, so I can put that in there. Would be that. So then we need the meatloaf.
Done.
That beetroot soup.
The beetroot soup's done.
Yeah, that goes in there, that goes in there. So that just leaves the eggplant and those 2 essences. And obviously all the singularities, which should be done by now.
All of them except diamond. Diamond's not done. This one here. It's all gone, but it's not been formed.
Oh, I miscalculated the slightest bit.
Ooh! Can somebody clip that? Can somebody please clip Scripter saying he miscalculated? That would be cool.
None. For some reason I had a stack of emeralds attached to this box instead of 1, and I guess that's the stack that has been missing because it looks better now.
Yep,
All
that's
right,
done.
Eggplant's in now.
Nice. Getting there.
Eggplant
So-
is done.
If you will, you could take out the singularity starting from the one over here, you know, going clockwise, and that's the order in which they need to go into the table.
Although I was just putting the eggplant in here.
Do it.
Done.
Yeah, that's good. So now we need to take care of those 2 mystical agriculture things, right?
Yep.
Water and fire, which are basic essences. So how do we get those?
No idea. You're the one that showed
We
me.
need fire seeds. That's a lava bucket, and prudentium essence, and a tier 2 crafting seed, which is a tier 1 crafting seed with prudentium essence. Which is
We should have tier 2 in the system.
We should teach the system how to make that, honestly. Because we're gonna get into this eventually
he's
anyway. So let's
I like the way he says
say
we're going to get into these things eventually.
agriculture.
You right there, darling?
Base crafting seed.
What are you playing upstairs?
Tier 1 crafting seed.
Pardon?
Rainbow.
Rainbow Six, bit of Rainbow Six Siege. You've been playing Overwatch.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody said to me, Merrick said to me today,
That crafting
you've been
seed.
playing lots of Overwatch.
That crafting
Got to
seed.
gold again last night.
Gold.
That looks good.
Wow.
Yes, that looks good.
I was at Diamond.
Was you at Diamond?
Yeah, on your account.
You was at Diamond on my account. You go, boy.
But the game is people on the game. So you get this, yeah. Fun.
Yeah, it's yeah. Playing with people is
experiences I've ever experienced in my life. To be fair.
You want to
yeah, they can be a bit
Fires.
toxic, unfortunately.
And then I go from that to
Tier
Rainbow
2
Six.
crafting
where
seed,
you can
prudentium
tinker
essence, and
walk
4
up
lava
ladder.
buckets. Okay.
Well, I saw I
So-
saw that last night. Yeah.
Oh, it's my funnest. It's the
Yeah, yeah.
All the donkey tier.
Right, well that's done in there then.
Crafting seed. Who did a tier 2 crafting seed already?
Me! I told you. I already did that.
Okay.
It should
cool.
be in the system.
But you didn't do the fire seed yet, right?
No.
We also need to make a chorus
I did
through.
the tier 2 about a week ago.
Ah.
Oh, what's this?
Do we not have Prudentium?
Oh, yeah, it's that one.
Well, we can make Prudentium out of Supremium, no problem.
Yep.
Where did they go?
Upstairs.
Oh, so they all disappeared again.
Away.
Wow, that's not surprising, really.
There you go. Let's do this. There's a fire seat. Lovely. Here, have a fire seat. So, let's see, what do we need for the water seat it was? Yes. Water seat is a tier 1 crafting seat, 4 inferium, and 4 water buckets. Mate, done. Easy. When did the guy go?
Downstairs.
There.
I'm down at the farm.
Yeah, I'm coming.
How can't I do that?
Right here.
That's weird.
Can't
This
work.
doesn't grow fast.
Well, you know, there's
You
always the
can't even do
thing
that.
where you have to get the stuff and things, and then you make the pedestal.
The watering can.
That's no, that's not even.
Oh, you could just do the. Yeah, you could do the watch.
You just right click it like a madman.
Ooh, mystical. I think I'm using the wrong thing. That's
Macro for the win.
I'm using the wrong thing. That's fine.
See, that's how you do this when you need something. You only needed one, by the way, so I guess that's enough.
It's never enough.
I know, but
Never!
for now,
Never!
it will do the trick. I'm actually gonna take the. Oop, not all of this. Where were we? Brain room.
Yep.
Downstairs. I'm actually gonna keep this pedestal and this watch on me, just because. Alright, so that was looking good. So that was
Yeah, baby.
one of these. Which order? Well, since we have everything, I should just be able to shift
Water
it.
first, then fire. I think it
It
was.
says we're still missing the beetroot soup for some reason.
Yeah, no, we got beetroot soup. We need the
Yeah, but it's beet soup, not beetroot soup. What we have
Yeah.
right now.
Oh wow, semantics.
Yeah, I know. But don't worry. It is the ingredient we need. Use this. You just put that in your crafting grid and you get beetroot soup. There you go.
Okay.
Just instantly converts over. So there you go. 4 ultimate stew.
Yum!
So stay here. See, you get one. You get one.
Ooh.
And one goes in here, and lo and behold, look at what it says.
We have a bunch.
We have a cataclysm. That word.
Yes.
Ooh.
One
Oh,
freaking
words are hard.
infinity catalyst.
Yay!
All that work for just one.
That's
Yeah.
mine. Bye. I'm gonna rush away.
Oh, and we've got a quest complete.
Achievement. Right.
Oh no, that's the surface. I don't want that.
I did put an import on this, but no export. I have to automate this more. Anyway, so now that we have that, I guess we can put the rest in the system and just grab a bunch of things. You can go in the system as well. I'm gonna end up somewhere.
Oops,
I
I can't get out
find
the
a
door.
spot for it. Where did you go? Oh, I put it right in the system, so it has to go. Yeah, it goes on the disk immediately if I put it right in the system. Stupid. Okay, so emerald. All the emeralds, we need all of them. It's probably not even closely gonna be enough. Yeah, it will be. Okay. So that's one full inventory of emeralds in there.
Yep.
Still hasn't copied one single catalyst.
Wow.
We're about 10% of the way there. So...
I think it's time for an Emerald World.
Can I... Oh, well, give me a second, I'm not done here yet. But yeah, you're definitely right. So can I get an What do I need? An exporter, yes. I want to export from the system, so I need an exporter. Oh, all the auto-crafting. There you go. I need to put that on there, so I probably need to get that destroyed for a second. Thank you. Give me all the things. Did I get all the things? Yes, I did get all the things.
Oh, well, I just got some sort of an achievement now. I don't quite know what it was.
For the Infinity Catalyst, probably.
Ooh.
Where's my...
Tell you what we have got. We've got a quest to claim.
There you go.
Quests.
And you, I want to export... I'm clicking the wrong thing. What am I doing? This is what I need. I want a stack upgrade. Do we still have some? We are 219.
Oh, there it is.
Some. Speed. I went a little crazy on the crafting there. And an emerald block stack thing. Thank you. So you are going to get this and this and this. So now we're directly exporting emerald blocks into this chest and importing whatever it makes. And I have to put the panels back up again. Because it looks ugly.
Wow.
It's halfways.
And it's gonna keep doing it because there's no limit on this. So,
It's just going to
but
keep
yeah,
going and going and
halfways. We're
going.
getting our second catalyst in a moment. But I think if we look into the system, we will see that emerald blocks are going to disappear from the list. So we're at 128,000 right now. 127, 126. We need more
yeah.
emeralds.
Yeah, we do need more emeralds now.
So here's the thing we're going to do. First, we're going to wait until this is done.
Yay! First one made.
I'm going to stop it. It's still going to export until the inventory is full, but then it should stop.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's stopped.
And now the chicken is going to poop all the emeralds until we're back full again. That will take a while. So
Yeah.
we're going to make a... what's it called? RF Tools Builder, I believe. That's the one. And that is pretty easy to make. So let me make one of these. Yep. Grab that. Oh, we
okay.
actually have that in the system. RF Tools Builder. This block can quarry areas, pump liquids, copy swap structures, collect items and XP, move entities, build structure, and as awesome as it is. It also gets an infusing bonus. So the RF Tools blocks can be infused.
Okay.
And gain a bonus through that. If you follow me. There's this lovely little room behind the door that we haven't looked at yet.
Ooh.
Don't step into the light. Well, you can, it doesn't matter. But, you know, it's gonna be a never end. Behind that light, there's a machine infuser, right?
Right. Matter transmitter. I think I know what's going to happen here.
The machine infuser. Where is it? Actually has, when you right click on it, there's a question mark on the right hand side, open manual, and tells you all the off tool stuff.
Yep.
Where is the freaking machine infuser again? Generative security, smart wrench, no. Power storage, no, it's all crap. Block protector. Booster, no.
This is some next gen stuff here.
Don't really care. Anyway, for the machine infuser.
Revamped! Hello, sweetie.
What was it?
Thank you for popping in. I so
Dimensional
appreciate
shards,
it.
that's what it was.
We are playing Stoneblock.
Where?
Yes. Granny's very confused and talking inappropriate things to do with trees.
Sounds good.
It was all accidental.
So now I've put some dimensional shards in there, and as you can see, they are being consumed, while when you hover over the builder, it says infuse 10%, 11%, 12%, and so on. Infusing should go faster the more you put in there.
Yeah.
That's one stack gone, and we're at 25%, so we need 4 stacks for that.
Right, okay. This is Stoneblock. This is Minecraft, but it's a... How many mods is in this pack? Over 200, isn't there?
I can't even remember. There's 200 something pages with blocks. In
Yeah,
JEI,
yeah.
So
So
that's something.
if you have a look here, it's 80 pages. All this is mods. Most of these are mods. And what you do, you start off. We started off. Oh, wrong wing. We started off in this little room here, and it was just stone, just stone, and then you've got to try and go through the quest book, which is here. You got to go through all these quests, and it's just another way of doing.
It's got to be enough.
Holy son of a biscuit! There's a lot of them.
100%.
Yeah. So we're getting through it slowly but surely. At the moment, we've just finished doing the Infinity Crystal, and that took a lot. But
so for the builder, we need a.
Whilst they're doing that,
card.
let me show you around, sweetie. This is our first ring, and then this is mostly them, not me. They branched out to here and got like a little farm going. Oh, enchants and everything going. It's all powered. They needed some grass and stuff going.
So for this builder to become a quarry that can actually
don't quite know what
blocks,
happened
like
there,
the
but there you
dimensional
go.
miner we did, we do need to make a
That's
shape
going.
card quarry. So let's do that. We need a shape card first.
We needed power. This was Scripter's favourite part. We needed power, so we built a nuclear reactor.
Done.
So this is our nuclear reactor on overdrive.
Shape card quarry done. Very nice. We should also bring an ender chest. Probably a good idea.
There you go.
Let's make one. Easy to do.
What else has been done? This is our replicator place.
Why do I have them twice?
Wrong one.
What is this madness?
In here.
I don't know. One is enough. And we should.
Oh, let me show you the chickens. Where's the chickens? The chickens are here. We've got all these chickens that lay all these resources. Right? But they're in. Are you the chickens? No. Are you the chickens? No.
Does this still work this way? Yes, it does still work this way. Oh,
that is the chickens. They're in this little box. In this little box is another dimension. So if I click on it, it takes me to another dimension.
If Granny wants to follow.
Yeah, hold on. Just showing someone round.
Yeah.
I want to show off your work. Once the dimension actually loads. It is amazing.
New stuff.
Right, yeah, this is the chickens. Where did the chickens go? Are they upstairs? Scripter, what did you do with the chickens? You.
Nothing.
Where did they all go? Oh, sugar.
They are in the chicken farm.
Are they? I can't find them.
You go to the wrong farm, Granny?
Probably. I've come back out now. No, I'm in this chicken farm here.
Yeah.
Oh, sugar.
Standing on an elevator. Go down.
Oh, down. That's where they all are.
One more.
Here they all are. Thank you. I was trying to go up and not down. Here's all the chickens. Look, here's our emerald chicken. And every so often he'll lay something and it comes out as an emerald. We've got... What are you? I don't know what that is. Pink chickens. Just so many chickens.
I like how the gunpowder chicken looks like a creeper.
Yeah. What do you do? You do a smart chicken. I don't know what a smart chicken does. Graphite chicken. All sorts. Like Willy Wonka, yes. And
I don't even know where our emerald chicken is.
And because this is in a different dimension, it doesn't lag out the normal base.
Exactly.
The emerald chicken's over here.
No, it's not.
Isn't it?
No, it's an emerald crystal chicken.
Oh, right, okay.
The lime chicken and the slime chicken.
Yeah, we get all a lot of
The
ingredients
Scottish lime
there,
chicken.
And
Cactus green chicken.
and it goes
Oh, here.
into
Found it.
the sorting box. If you go
Oh yeah, it's
out,
the eyes which you can't see from downstairs. That's it. So this emerald chicken is producing all the emeralds we're currently using for whatever we're doing with them.
yeah, this
Mostly
one here.
converting things. And the timer is still completely wonky.
Yeah, it is a
When
bit.
when you look in there, it is. When you just look at them from the outside and your whaler says progress 90%, that's all good.
Yeah. So if we come out of there,
Chicken breeding, we get 3 emeralds, but you know, we're using them way faster right now. So
we are using them quite fast at the minute. This is our sorting
so right
process.
now we're just gonna make ourselves our own dimension full of emeralds. How about that?
Ooh. And here, yeah, I'll move a sec. Here is our sorting things. It goes from there, and all these pipes connect them to this
Just geeking out.
central storage
There we go.
system here. And then you can access
there
it
we go, on top,
wirely
sure.
through here. And this is all the stuff that we've got in over the last couple of weeks
This is still doing its thing here.
from all sorts of different things we've been doing. So it's been,
It's working really nicely, even though it's
it's a thing. It's like a huge thing. And you can see them as you get more. Oh yeah, it's
It's
just
better elevator system for
brilliant.
that. Haha.
Right.
Well done.
So basically, that's what we've been doing.
I was just a little off and was clipping through the walls as I was going
Yeah.
down.
Right.
Right,
I'm
let's go.
back. And now we're going to be doing something else. Ooh, right, we're back
So.
in here.
I
Yes.
made the builder, which I have in my hand.
Oh, right, okay.
We infused it, so it should now use less power and be more amazing in general. Right? Reduce power consumption, increase speed. I made a shape card, a quarry, which we have to put in the builder, and then instead of building stuff, it will mine stuff for us.
Right, okay.
I have an ender chest, so we
Of
can teleport
course.
stuff back home. I have a flax point, so we have power.
Uh-huh.
I have stuff that I need to put away. And behind you
Yes.
is a wall, and if you look down, that's not a grate, that's an actual workbench.
Oh, oh.
We're going for
There's some stuff in there that we want. So we have, well, not the cards. The cards are needed to make dimensions, and I'm not going to get into that. That's a mod in itself where I could spend hours upon hours of telling you how it works.
Yeah, I don't need to know that, I don't think. Not in the minute.
But what we do have down there is a flux point. I'm going to take that. We have a dialing device. You know, everybody who's seen Stargate knows what that is.
Of
Otherwise, it's a
course.
telephone. A meta transmitter, which is
Of
a
course.
sending transporter.
Yeah.
That's also a meta receiver. You know, we have those two over here. So if you step on this
Yeah.
one, it goes whoosh. One is the sender, one is the receiver.
I could do that all day.
Oh yeah, especially since there's a travel anchor in between. So whenever I teleport over here, I just want to walk to the door. It does this to me, and I just keep on
That
walking.
is-
I
that's
should have
cool.
switched them.
That is cool. No, go lay down, Redburn.
And we do have a realized dimension tab, which is basically what you need to make a dimension for yourself. I have that in my pocket right now.
Right, okay. I see it.
Put that away, and I'm gonna put that away, and yep, that's the one. So on the right hand side here, there's a dimension inscriber. And this machine basically takes your so-called dimlets, which you have in this workbench over here, which you can put together, and you can select, you know, I want a terrain-type flat world, and I want no mobs, and I want good weather, and I want it to be made up totally of emeralds and nothing else.
Right, okay.
And then you can put one of these blank dimension tabs in there and say, make it.
Yep.
And this is what you get, what I have in my hand.
Right, okay.
Then you go over here to the dimension builder.
Yep.
Now, if I hover over this dimension tab, it tells me creation costs 401,000 RF per tick for 2,200 ticks,
Right, okay.
and maintenance costs 100,000 RF per tick. So to make this dimension, to create this dimension, we need to wait for 2,000 ticks, and it will cost us 400,000 RF each tick for these 2,000. And then just to keep it open so it doesn't crumble and transforms into a black hole and everything dies and is horrible,
Yep.
it needs another 100,000 RF per tick.
Yep.
Now, do you know why we have this big ball of power over there?
Well, yeah, we're
Okay.
using a lot of it, really,
So I'm
aren't
going to
we?
put.
Oh, I saw that.
It's draining all the power from the internal buffer, and it's making things.
Whoa.
It's gonna take a bit. It's 11%,
gonna take a
12%. I don't even know if I can speed that up. Probably yes, but since there's no power in the buffer in there.
Well, whilst that's doing that, I'm going to go and let my dog out because he keeps trying to jump on me. So I'm back in a sec. Oh,
Actually, see through the travel anchor and see that there's a flux point.
am I back, or is that not? Has that gone a bit funny on me? Oh, it's gone funny on me.
That's looking.
Come on, pick me up. Oh, there I am. Right, yes, I'm definitely back now.
Do we need to set up one of these here? One of the transmitters? Or
It should
one of
have the meta receiver because we are arriving by transporter, so the meta receiver should already be there.
Okay.
With no power attached to it, so it only has its internal buffer, which isn't that much, 100,000 RF.
Oh, is that
We do need to build a meta transmitter, we do need to put down power, and we need a dialing device, which I brought.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it says it's done.
Yep.
Yay!
Oh, for goodness sake, he wants to come back in now. Hold
So
on.
now if you look in the device on top, which is the dialing device...
my life sometimes. Enchante, thank you. Was that all you wanted?
I definitely should hope that
You
that is
sneaky
safe.
little bugger.
Oh yeah, power is going up.
Very
Oh, it
sneaky
has an
dog.
internal buffer. I
Sus,
didn't even see that.
come on, bugger.
If you go into the dimension builder and hover over that tab,
Which one?
in the dimension builder, the one in the
Come
middle
on,
of the
baby.
machine there,
Good girl.
build our dimension.
So
Yeah.
sneaky dog.
If you hover over the tab, that checkerboard thing, it says dimension
So
ready,
sneaky.
maintenance cost 100,017 RF per tick, and current power is
Sorry about that.
fluctuating like crazy.
Yep.
I don't know why, but that's what it's doing. So, let me check up on our ball of power here, let's see what it's doing. It's getting 20,000 RF per tick, so yeah, we're drawing 100,000 RF per tick, it's all good. Should be fine.
Cool.
I was going to
first.
say.
Also, you might notice that the dimension builder, when you hover over it, says infused 100%, so even that is using less power than it should. So we should be good, the dimension is ready, it should be stable. It says
Right, okay.
name is ID3. You know, when you hover over that checkerboard there, it tells you. So if you look into the dialing device, which isn't infused at all,
Yep.
it has outbound, which is the transporter that's glowing right now.
Yep.
I've marked that with an ender pearl for some reason. It has home sweet home
Yep.
in the overworld, which is this thing.
Right,
That's
okay.
the receiver.
Yep.
And it also has ID3,
Yep.
which... Can I rename that somewhere? Is that a thing? I know you can. Oh, you have to rename the receiver. So once we are there, we can rename the receiver. That's what we
Right,
have to
okay.
do. All right. So I'm gonna click ID3 and I'm gonna click just dial. Dial OK. It says.
Yep.
So this this meta transmitter should now be linked to the receiver in that dimension we just built.
Ooh, so if I go in there, I'm going to go in.
If you look at it, it says dialed to 863 8.
Yep.
3 is the dimension number 3 that we just had, I think.
Yes.
That's right?
Yep, I think that's right.
I was trying to push you in there like this.
Yeah, you're doing it.
Bye!
Oh, you died.
Well, definitely died. Thanks.
What?
No!
You just had to push me in there.
Why did you die? You said it was
Because I died
stable.
in a collapsing world.
How did it collapse?
What crap should I know? Do I do this on a daily basis?
Yes, you do.
Well, most of the stuff I still have, because everything you have in your secondary inventory you keep, and my tools are all soul bound, so I don't really mind. It's just that all the stuff that I brought with me is just gone.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm
if
not
that
going
is
through that.
collapsing.
I'm not going through
then-
the hello
Shut
mortuary.
up. Then it's
Yeah.
not receiving enough power for some reason. Do
I
need
died.
you?
You
Right.
died as well. They're all dying on me.
Oh, I lost everything.
Oh gosh, I'm not going nowhere near
Doing
that
now.
place then.
Yeah, I lost
Alright,
everything.
let's give him more
Except
power.
my sword.
Nox. Ah, you just, you just go and wait for it. Get out of my way. Well, now it's gaining power, definitely. A lot.
Ah, it's all the way up. The line on the left.
See, like I said, these cryostabilized flux duct provide infinite transfer, and you can set your transfer limit on your flux point, and I have the transfer limit switched off. And this thing is directly attached to the dialing device, so it should provide it with all the power.
Well,
But there seems to be some
hopefully-
sort of soft limit in there that you just can't see because it's not getting all the power. Now it's definitely getting all the. It was getting 10,000 before. Now with the extra 2 connections, it's getting like 10 million.
Alright, well.
And yeah, dimension is stable. Current power 40 million RF, so we should be able to go.
Oh, he didn't die.
Yep. We're here.
And our grace should still be there, and we can take our stuff back.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
There we go. Oh, that's looking perfect.
Oh, that's interesting.
Before Granny takes. Look at that! Cows!
Oh.
Horses! All the emeralds in the world!
Oh my goodness.
Damn it, I have a flying ring and all the stuff that doesn't belong.
Oh, the badness.
Banana tablet.
The badness.
Looks like Scott is half of my stuff.
Wow.
What do I
Alright.
have of yours?
My
Nothing.
magnet?
Let's go and fly around and have a
No.
look. What's this building over here?
Yes. I don't have it.
No, I don't have your
Wait,
magnet.
Oh, that cow wanted to attack me. Look at that. Hey! Cow!
There's a building out here. I'm getting hit by
I don't
one.
have it. I have my automatic torch, I have my antidote charm, and I have the flux capacitor, which I think is. Hey! Okay, let's claim this chunk real quick.
Hey, don't hit me, you cheeky boogers.
There you go. Ding it.
Things aren't friendly in this
Roll it,
dimension. Can
roll
I
it,
just
roll it.
say that?
Oh, big torch. Mega torch. Well, now I have light blue terracotta. Thank you very much. I do have the builder on me. I have a meta transmitter on me. I don't have the flux point. I don't have the dialing device. I don't have anything to get back home.
Oh, cheeky
Not
bag.
bad. So who has my stuff?
Not me.
I don't.
And why
Oh,
not?
I might have your stuff. Is it a shape card query?
Oh,
One
all
of
the
them.
things.
Is it a flux point?
Yes, two of
Okay,
them.
and a magnet and a
Yes.
fire charm and
Yes.
a dialing device.
You definitely don't have my stuff at all.
No, I don't have any of your
Yeah.
stuff.
You happen to have my flying ring?
No, there's no don't give me dirt.
I gave that to you. I gave that back to you.
Infirm
Just
essence,
a minute ago.
raw beef.
No.
Yes, I did. Your flying ring and your armor piece that was missing. I just...
Yeah, the headpiece I don't have, and neither do... And I also don't have the,
Well, the granny has it.
No,
Yeah.
no. I got my ultimate stew.
Well, I have my magnet on. If it's on the ground, I would have had it by now. So
I do
not.
believe, Merrick, you did. Yeah, definitely. I'm in a different dimension now.
that builder, flux point. Since I have the cryo ducts, might as well use those. All right, so we do have the meta receiver over here. I'm gonna rename that
Boulder
to
Dash.
Emerald Dimension. I think that's okay. It's running out of power, so we can't use that for much longer. Can you stop giving me things I don't need? Thanks. What did I just say?
You got the magnet?
Yeah, okay.
Not my fault you got a magnetic personality and you grab everything. Look.
Yes, I do. That's one of the issues, people tell me.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah. No, I don't, actually, but okay. Right, put a flux point here, so that thing should have power. Yes, it does, because flux points go cross dimensions. Who would have thought wireless power would win?
You're having fun.
Stop it!
It's not me.
what?
I have a whole inventory full of crap now. Right, here, you do it. Bye.
Stop protecting us.
Hey, you look fancy. Let me find you.
There's some buildings over there. What are they for? Do you know?
No,
No,
I do.
I can't fly, so...
Ask, what, can we walk over there, do you reckon? Or are we going to get, like, swamped?
Whoosh. So these fancy buildings over here, let's open them up. I'm already here, screw you. So there is basically a chest. Usually there's a chest in here with all these different dimlets. This is one way to get to the dimlets, and if you're lucky, there are some very special ones in these item frames.
Come on, Scott, let's walk it. We're brave.
Chiseled stone, cyan fork, really, and netherrack. Sure, don't need any of those, so we're just gonna leave them here and let them die.
Come here. There you go.
But since people stop killing things,
Well,
I can finally sell.
Scott kind of needs to have a look because he hasn't had a look yet.
Well, yeah, well, you know, there's those people, these people.
I haven't had it. Oh, you shut the door on my face. Cheeky. Excuse
I didn't
me.
do it.
Right, okay.
That's not a button. That's not me. That's a button.
Ooh. Okay.
Well, why you use the button? Just going through the roof like everybody else who can fly.
Wow.
Too soon? Okay.
Where are you at?
Gone. Okay, so we have our transmitter set up. We have our
Oh my
receiver transmitter
goodness.
set up. We need the dining device and set that up. Require stabilizer for a second. I'm just going to put that on here.
Do you know what?
Please. There. Just put that here.
I'll make my own blimmin' door, mate.
Emerald Dimension, our transmitter, we can dial home sweet home. Dial okay. So we now have a permanent connection. I'm just gonna go, 2 levels up so you can get me.
Where did you go,
And now we
Scott?
should be able to just
Where
use the
did I-
transmitter to go back home whenever we need to.
Right,
That's a good thing,
okay.
I guess. What we want to do though is set up this quarry. Now where is that freaking quarry again? I don't have it. I should have it, but I don't. Where's the quarry? The builder.
Ooh, what's this?
Hello?
Oh,
Oh,
look at me. I ain't got it.
well, I think you'll find, quite frankly, if you just take another look under your feet, you may just find you dropped it accidentally.
That would explain it.
It would, wouldn't it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So, there you go. I'm gonna put down these builder. Actually gets a UI. It says mode, space, card, copy. Well, that doesn't tell us very much. redstone mode on to activate. Now you're just gonna go ignore it, so you should be always on. Well, a little bit later, probably. There are a lot of different things in here that we don't really care about right now. So I have a shape card quarry. You can put this in here. To set this card to something valid, you basically shift right click. Yeah, you can only do this on a builder. Okay, let's do this. Shift right click the builder. Now it says now select the first corner. So I'm just gonna say okay, well, first corner like here. Now select the second corner. So what you're doing is you stack out an area. So I'm now basically telling it this block right here is the first corner, and then I can go over here and probably 3 blocks down and say this is your quarry. This square, cube,
right,
whatever
okay.
will be your quarry. So I'm actually going to do that right here. New settings, copy to the shape card. Now I can shift right click the air, and the air tells me where we have this dimension here. We have an offset, and we have a dimension of 6 to the left and 1 to yeah. All things. It's set to box. We're going to keep it at a box. You can also do a prism and a torus and a cone and yeah, all things. Box. Solid? Yes, please. Solid. And we're going to say dimension, and that's why we're not using the digital miner, because the digital miner can only go 32 blocks in every direction. This one can go 500.
Okay.
So we're going to set these to 512 blocks. And we're going to set this to 512 blocks, and yeah, that gives us a very big area that we can't even see anymore. And we're gonna go, what wide level are we? 63. Okay, well, let's do 63. Why wouldn't we? And I'm not 100% sure if that counts from Y0 or from wherever. It says it counts from offset. So if that is the builder over there, we went 2 blocks to the left and 2 blocks down. Yeah, that does make sense. So if we put in 63, it's gonna go, what, 32 up and 31 down or something like that?
Yeah.
So we're gonna put this to minus 32. So that should be roughly the middle of what we're mining. Yeah, that's to 32. That's good. And let's offset this a little more. So let's say we go 10 this way and we're going to go 10 this way. That should be fine. So this shape card is set. I'm sorry, yeah, you can't see it because I have it in my hand, so you don't see the overlay. But I'm going to put
this
this
whole
in there. It's
planet
already
is
installed.
emerald, by the way, guys. And
So
he's
now,
just setting up an
this-
automatic miner for it, in case you didn't know.
If you come over here, you can actually see it. If you look at the builder, above the builder, it says mode normal quarry. Above the builder, right up here. There's a little UI.
Floating right there.
Can you see that? Ah, come on! I didn't even look at you. You're ugly.
Oh, I think you did.
It's up here, Granny, where I'm standing.
Right, okay.
No, if you stand down here and look up where I'm at, you can see it.
Get down! Get down!
Stand right here, Granny. Look
Right.
straight ahead. Alright?
Yeah.
And you can see it.
Right, okay, yeah, I see it.
There should be some text, right?
Yeah, I see
normal
it.
quarry.
Yep,
Okay, if you right-click the builder,
yep.
you see in the middle that there's a shape card in there. I mean, you know what that
Yeah.
looks like. You kind of had it in your inventory for a second or two.
Yeah. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Export Preview mode, that's that one. If I switch that on, can I see anything? Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, something happened.
See that?
Yes, wow.
Yeah. So that would mine everything, including where we're standing on. That's pretty bad. I don't want that. So I'm going to take the shape card out. I'm going to modify that a little bit. Where did it go?
It went down the
Is it doing
side
this
there.
again?
Right, okay, so we want the crafter to mine all these
Who
emeralds
has the
out.
shape card?
I haven't, or at least I don't think I have. Let me check. No,
just took
it's
it
not
off,
me
it's
this time.
Not me.
Where did it go?
I don't have any magnet ring or anything.
Right.
Oh. How do I not see these things? They're in my inventory and I just don't see them. There you go.
Oh, I have
Come
it.
back. You got it.
Interesting.
See?
So I'm gonna offset this. Well, if it's 512, let's offset this by 256. So let's say 260.
Mortuary says he certainly does not have it.
Yes, Mortuary has all the things. So let's put it back in there. Support preview mode enabled. So now we should see it some direction. Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh,
now
there
the
it
corners
is, yeah.
That's better. I still wanted one down. So I'm gonna take the card back out. Right click. So that's minus 32, so we do minus 33. Put it back in.
Epic music's being epic.
So now that should regenerate. It takes a while because it's a pretty big area.
Yeah, yeah.
But we should just see the slightest cyan tint on top of the emerald blocks if this went right.
I can't see no tinge.
Nope. Neither can I.
Yeah, well, I might have to re-enable that. So switch off, switch on.
No,
Yeah.
there it is.
No.
But
That is
I think maybe it's the
kind of
wrong
wrong.
way.
That is kind of weird. Did I? Oh, minus 3? Really? Minus 33 is what I said. I saw that. See, there you go, right here, where I dug
Yeah,
the hole.
I see it.
You can see that it goes right to the... So this should go all the way down to bedrock, and it should go 512 that way and 512 that way. And if I look at this builder, where did it say that? I think when I take the card out. If you hover over the card, it tells you dimension whatever, offset whatever,
Yep,
right? So it says 512 by 63 by 512.
yep.
Base cost 300 RF per tick per block. Final costs depend on the fusion level and block hardness. Well, this thing, if I remember correctly, we didn't fuse to the maximum, right? Yeah, I think we did. We forgot one thing. We probably need a lever for that. Yes, we do. We just put the inventory chest on top. It will automatically export into whatever inventory is attached to the top.
Yep.
Makes it really easy. And I'm just gonna set it to ignore. Is that working? Mode normal. Quarry, switch that off to activate. That should also work. Is it doing anything? No, it's not. It's good. Huh.
Whoever named these colours, I reckon they were colourblind. Does
Oh,
this
there you
look like
go.
light blue to you, or does it look purple? The
There you go.
terracotta.
There it goes.
That's crazy. Oh, right, okay, sorry.
This is also replacing everything with dirt while it goes.
Yeah, yeah.
And now it says it doesn't have enough power. You know, obviously. Wow. Freaking wow. As some people might say no.
Not enough power.
Well, it's using 20,000 kilo RF per tick. 20,000 RF per tick. Yeah, we're not making enough right now. Which is a bit of a thing, because this dimension might crumble around us. I'm gonna go home.
Oh,
I have to switch on our extra gen.
we need more power.
Because we have enough stored. Yeah, we're making minus 33,000 right now. Which is okay. We can do that for a while. No problem. But I think we'll just hop up here, flip the lever. And that should have done the trick. Yeah, we're making 24 million now. It's good. Ah,
Not enough power still, though.
yeah, that thing, well, it is attached to the one flux point there. I need to get more power out of that flux point. Alright. So, how to fix that without breaking all the things? You don't, you just break all the things.
Hmm.
Do that. Put this one up here.
Don't know how I can still get lost sometimes in this stupid
No,
base.
it's not a good idea.
Whoa, what was that sound?
Over here.
Thank you. I might have been a bit
You're welcome.
lost again.
This looks so ugly. This should provide enough power, though. It could have more than enough power. It's going like crazy. And you can see it's saying Y level 34, 27, whatever, chunk 10 out of 1089. It's gonna go for a while. If you look in there, yeah, we are getting emeralds, and we are extracting them pretty fast.
That is so awesome when it goes.
Oh, yeah. We'll have one of these white chests set up on the other side with, you know, all 6 sides attached to extracting pipes, so this is definitely extracting faster than it can put things in, it seems. It's good. Don't really know why it says not enough power. It's getting all the power it can. Not that I care.
It's all the way out here.
Yep, and if you stand at the
512
end,
Oh, there it
watch.
goes. There it goes.
Yep.
512 blocks,
Oh.
X and Z, and all the way down to bedrock. So if we were to mine this, we should probably find bedrock downstairs. And as you can see, there is just emerald blocks here. As soon as this is done mining all the chunks, we just move it by 512 blocks and do it again.
Wow.
I mean, it only costs us 150,000 RF per tick to keep this running, but we're getting all the emerald blocks. If it's not fast enough, we set up a second one.
So, we're going to get full up again with emerald blocks, aren't we, quite quickly?
We should be good on blocks. I'm actually gonna go home and have a look.
Ooh,
Oh, I should probably set a waypoint here with my teleporter. My little personal gillipot. Yeah, there. Hello. Emerald. Yeah, we're full. 196,608. So now what we need to do is make sure that those emeralds don't just get voided on our end, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what they currently do. But first of all, we're going to go back making Infinity Catalyst. Infinity. We have 2. That's not enough. Better than 1. Still not enough. So this goes in here. Start making things. Go. Yeah, that's good. Like it.
So
Okay, that's running, and that's basically going to run forever. Not very fast, but it's running.
Yeah. As soon as it gets taken out, it gets put back in again. That's really good.
Can I do this? That doesn't speed it up at all. Well, it does, it seems. It's flashing faster. Well, not really. Is there a faster way to upgrade, speed upgrades? I don't think so. Other than attaching way more exporters, which I could do. We could go from the ender chest straight into this thing. Yeah, I think what we should set up is ender chest into some storage like we have over here, this quantum tank. There is quantum storage that has like infinite storage for one item.
Yeah.
So we should pump the emerald blocks into there. Let's see. Quantum tank, quantum entangler porter. That's a different thing. Quantum barrel, deprecated. Will be removed. Quantum storage unit. Quantum storage unit does not have any. What is that? Oh, that's full one into empty one probably. Does not have any discrete. Well, doesn't matter. We're gonna make it. Do we have one? Ah! Oof, we have 6 of them. Sure. I'm just gonna... How are we gonna do that? We're gonna go... up here. I think I'm gonna just put that... on the whole extraction line. That probably does make sense. No, where would I want that? Do we need to get this attached to storage? But I didn't want to go in here. Whoops, spoiler. We need to get this attached to the rest of the system. So we'll use storage bus on here somehow. Huh. Good. I'll just put a network card down here. That will probably work. I'm going to put you over here. And I'm gonna need need an emerald block. Right here. I'm gonna put in there. Stored 1. Nice.
Oh. I thought I was going to break
You
the
can actually
game then.
see that on there. Yeah, I'm here. Where is Madame? Nowhere to be seen. I need a conduit. Not a condo. Conduit? French. Conduit?
It's
There you
true,
go.
it's true, it's true.
I'm gonna put this on import priority. I don't know where we are. Just put it all the way up. Let's go 100. It shouldn't have anything on import priority 100. And insert. Yeah, that... Not copper ore piece. What am I putting in there? That is weird. Okay, we're gonna need a filter for that. Basic item filter, that should be more than enough.
Wow.
And a block of emerald.
That horse goes fast.
There we go. Yeah, we have to put that in here. On that one.
Go back to my favourite room in the house.
And now we have a whitelist. Yeah, now we shouldn't get any crap. Why is that not going any further? Because there's crap in it. Ah, okay, here we go. Here we go, 0% full. Yeah, that's basically... that thing is like our ball of power, it holds a lot of crap. And all of this goes in here. So, white is now receiving all the emeralds. Yeah, we should see some in here. Should probably just mark that. Can I get one? Thank you. One. Good enough. That was good. I don't think we can do this any faster than that. I'm not gonna extract priorities on 100. This is priority 10 going back into the system, so it should work.
Where are you?
Well, I can actually set another filter and say you can't ever go into that system. Let's see if that works.
I don't know where he's gone.
He's all the way upstairs.
That's
All the
why
way up on the top of the brain room.
Oh, there he is.
insert black is emerald blocks. Now the question is, do they all go in there or do we fill up our chests over here, which I can't access from this side? Great. A sec. This needs room and storage downstairs, otherwise we're gonna have all the crap here. Go play.
You show everybody around there, Granny?
Yeah, I've been showing them around. They're all up to speed. Just waiting for Scripter to sort this out.
No, I'm sorting. I'm sorting like crazy.
We know.
I'm sorting and I'm crazy.
We know that also.
Yeah, you're sort of crazy, yes.
Yeah, I'm sort of crazy. He got it. I need to put these somewhere too. I thought I had those somewhere. Evidently not. There. Because who gives a crap? Alright, so if we go upstairs, by we I mean me because you're already here. I think I can take the filter back out. Okay, so I set up this quantum storage unit over here.
Yeah.
And if you look on the conduit that's attached to it,
Yeah.
it has an insert priority of 100, which is the highest in our whole system. So anything will go in here first before it tries to go anywhere else.
Right.
And there's a basic item filter in there. If you click on that gear wheel that says edit filter settings. Right?
Hold on. I got the right one now, yeah. Gear rating, yeah. Filter settings.
You see there's an emerald block in there
Yep.
and a white paper that says whitelist.
Yep.
So we're going to try to put only emerald blocks in here, and it's the first thing they will ever go into. And if you right-click the storage unit, we have 111,000 blocks.
Yeah.
Nice.
If you hover over that bar, it still says 0% full.
Yes.
Yeah, we can have 2 billion blocks in here, it seems.
That's rather a lot.
All right, that's 400,000. That's a million.
Are you sure we're not
billion.
actually being too greedy now?
The thing is, we now actually have to see how we can access this from our wireless storage system. Because this is not attached to our, well, drawer system, because it's not a drawer.
Well, no.
I guess I can just put
It's climbing like crazy.
What is
It's
climbing?
We can access it through the system.
Emerald's going down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's going down at quite
I don't want any
a good
flowers.
rate as well.
Yeah, tulip. Always the same. He dies. I'm never gonna play with you again.
And our emeralds are going down, just not the block, but the normal emeralds
Yes.
are really going down as well.
So the emerald drawer should be pretty much empty now. We need to make sure that we use this mostly for whatever we're doing downstairs. So we need to put a storage bus onto this. What is that thing called? Storage, external storage. Yes, we have that in the system. Perfect. And I'm just a lazy person. Network transmitter. I need network receiver.
Needs a receiver.
Network receiver. We have that? No, we don't. I'm just going to use a cable. Cable. Give me all the cables. So where do we hack this into?
Oh, where's he gone?
Maybe in. I think there's a cable connection over here somewhere.
Ooh, fourth wall literally
Yes,
has
there
been
is.
broken.
Go away.
I'm going. I was trying to watch you over your shoulder.
That's attached. And this will have a priority of higher than normal. There you go. Aha. So now we have attached this, because we can. That's all good. Insert and extract. We only want extract only. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I have to tidy this up later. But basically, we now have our external storage bus on here. Which means the system should know this block as part of its storage. So if we look for emerald blocks, it says we have 242,000. And that number is not rapidly, but it is climbing.
Good.
Yeah.
That is good.
What we also could do, I could take out the void upgrade downstairs. That's probably a pretty good idea. Which one is the emerald one? This one. Yeah, take out the void upgrade. And then set the storage upstairs to a lower priority, which basically means it will only ever get put into the storage when the drawers are. That makes sense.
Certainly does.
What priority are you? You're priority 10. Will never go in there. It should go in here. That's priority 5. Priority 0. Priority 20 will never go in there, so it should be higher than 5, lower than 10, so let's make it 6. That works. So now we just have to check if that actually does work. So your priority 10. Oh, I have to take the basic item. Fill it back out there. Yeah, so this stopped receiving emerald blocks right now. If you look at it, it's not moving.
Right.
This has a priority that's lower than the one on this conduit that goes into our drawers.
Right, okay.
So the one in our drawers has 10, and this one has 6.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll try to put it in the drawers first. I took out the void upgrade of the emerald drawer, which means at some stage that drawer will just be full.
Yeah,
and when it
and
can't
then it does.
accept anything anymore,
It
then it
comes
goes
up
in there.
in there. Yeah.
Yeah. And none of this is attached to our discs. So it will never go on a disc and just fill that up. It will always go into these barrels or into the drawers. Which is basically why I always have to check up here and see if any of these barrels are full with new stuff, like the eggplant or whatever we made today, and then find a drawer for it.
Yeah.
Anything that you directly put in there, like you use your wireless crafting grid and put stuff in there, it goes onto our disk. No problem, because that's, you're talking to the system directly.
Yeah.
But anything that comes via Ender chip is basically buffered through the system, so we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's put all that away. We're still getting emeralds like crazy. That's perfect. What's the drawer saying? Yeah, 142 stacks, 143 stacks. Well, it's going up, it's going down, it's doing stuff.
Stuff is being done.
Yeah, I would say so. And we're still making infinity catalysts like mad people. Lovely.
How many of
How
them
many
have
do we
we got now
have?
then?
Infinity, we have 18. 18, we can make one ingot.
Wow.
If these ingots had an EMC value, we would just use that, but no. Not a thing. Huh. Okay, well, let's claim the loot chest for the infinity thing. Haven't done that yet.
You haven't done that? Oh, I done that ages ago.
Now we're gonna go straight to the next one in a second here. So we want to make the infinity ingot, and it needs 1. So let's try. Infinity ingot needs 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 infinity catalysts. It needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10 crystal matrix, and a whole bunch of neutronium ingots. Okay, so we're gonna take all the infinity catalysts because crystal matrix ingots. I have 122 stacked, so we're gonna use those. And neutronium, we're gonna get 2 stacked.
He's got a few stacks there, guys.
Yeah, a little bit. That is what we want to make. We can make 1.
Woohoo!
Quest completo! My sword is doing weird things. Okay, anyway. 1 infinity ingot. Aren't we great?
We are
Killing it.
great.
Killing it. Next would be the infinity armor. Which we want to have because that makes it totally unkillable.
Okay,
Nothing can kill you. We didn't even do the draconic armor yet. We're gonna go straight to the infinity armor.
well, apparently I've already killed you because I've got one of your heads in my pocket.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, I gave that to you as a gift.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
when I
Thank
died in
you.
that lovely dimension over there.
Oh,
Yeah, I
So
picked
if
up
we
his
look at
head,
the if we look at the infinity helmet, for example, we need what? 5, 10, 15, 19 infinity ingots, each of which needs, what was it, 13 infinity catalysts? You look
yes.
like a cactus.
Yeah, it's
I-
Terra Steel armor.
A samurai
Stronger.
cactus.
I was looking at him
Feel
thinking
arm.
there's something different.
It's,
Oh, sorry for that.
stronger than diamond.
Oh, is it?
Green sponge armor.
What have I got on?
It'll work.
Flask of magma skin. And a compressed nether star block. Yay, we're gonna celebrate today. There you go. Yeah. Stuff. Right, so I think we're gonna have to let this run for a bit. Make more infinity catalysts. So really what we want to find is some easy way of getting lots of EMC, right? Because that's what's holding us down. The more EMC we have stored in one item, the faster we can convert it into anything else, right?
Right, okay.
So what has a lot of EMC? I mean, obviously we could go for some matter. 1.8 million EMC. 12, 13 times an emerald block. I don't think we have red matter chickens. That would be easy, but no, there's no such thing. There's also no plants that generate that. You can't build a red matter block dimension, sadly.
Oh.
It's not on the list of things you can build. One of the things we could do is the silky block of jewel.
What's that?
The silky block of jewel. Just type silky, S-I-L-K-Y. And then on the very right.
Would help if I was in the right menu.
Yeah.
Dyslexic is terrible when I'm tired.
S-I-L-K-Y.
No, I've done it. I did it. I mixed up the I and the L. I made the wrong way around.
Yeah, it happens. You don't need to be dyslexic to mix that up, to be honest.
What am I looking for?
So the silky block of jewel, the one on the very right. The yellow block.
Oh, right, I got it.
That has 224,000 EMC, which is roughly times and a half of an emerald block.
Right, okay.
That is actually something you can make a dimension out of. That is part of the dimension builder. He knows that, or it knows that block, and we can potentially do that.
Oh, okay, so we can do with what we've just done with the emerald, we can do with that block there.
Yeah, we can build, instead of an emerald dimension, we build a silky jewel dimension, and then just do the whole thing over again. We just start mining that dimension instead of mining.
Okay.
I mean, I think we're good with the emeralds for right now. We could use more builders and just have 2 or 3 of them running at the same time. I can probably attach more export buses to this thing so it just generates the stuff faster. I don't think we're getting them that fast, because if I go upstairs and check the chest, the ender chest, that's mostly empty. So, yeah, stuff is coming in, but not terribly fast.
So
we
do
could
we
probably
need
double
them
or
to
triple
come
up
in
on the
terribly
emerald
fast
mining.
right now?
What?
Do we need them to be terribly fast right now?
Well, yes.
Okay.
We need a lot of infinity catalysts to make a lot of ingots if we want to get the armor. And we need that armor to fight the Chaos Dragon.
Right.
Otherwise it will just kill you when you look at it.
Okay. So a little bit important then.
Yeah. If you look at the, infinity chest plate, for example, that's, what, 15, 20, 24 infinity ingots plus crystal matrix plus a whole bunch of neutronium stuff. And, we need 3 sets, so we need a lot of those ingots. Also, obviously, those are used in more than just the armor. There's way more stuff than just that. One of the things we really want is the
sword.
There is the Sword of the Cosmos, which basically it doesn't attack a mob by doing damage. It just does an admin command / kill.
Oh wow, that is
That instantly
cheatiest.
kills anything. It doesn't even matter. So you can
Even
look
a
at
Gaia Guardian.
Yeah, you look at the Gaia Guardian and say, "Hey, you die, dead."
Wow, that's
So
so
that is
cheaty.
something you want.
Yeah, Sword of the Cosmos is awesome.
Yeah.
It's very
There's
true.
also a bow, Longbow of the Heavens, which basically does a similar thing. There are other tools like the pick, the World Breaker, which has Fortune 10, which you can't get anyway other than that.
Wow.
And it mines anything. That thing mines bedrock instantly. It doesn't even care. And you can ore mine with this, the hugest area you can imagine.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely things you want to have.
Sounds like it's a project and a half, quite frankly.
And then there's still the little thing that we really want, which is the transmutation table and the transmutation tablet. The transmutation table does not need ingots, the tablet does. And that is basically your library of all the blocks that you ever crafted that you can convert into EMC.
Right.
And you just pump all the emerald blocks into one of those tables. And it works a little bit like wireless power, so you have to set up your table somewhere with a big connector that pumps in all the emerald blocks, which all get converted into EMC. Then just you take your tablet with you, which is connected to that thing, and you have all the EMC at your fingertips.
Oh, that's a good
So
idea.
you can make every block you ever wanted right there where you are.
Wow, that's very
Just
cheating.
by having that power store.
Basically, Granny,
Mm-hmm.
this is endgame. This is
Yeah.
the endgame stuff.
We're now
Yeah.
getting into the endgame stuff.
Wow.
Which, you know, you can see when you look at our first quest line start of Stoneblock, there's only 2 things left.
Really?
Yes.
Yep.
Still have to do a little Project E, which is what we're doing right
yeah.
now. 'Cause we need the transmutation table and the transmutation tablet. I do want the Klein Star and the Tome of Knowledge. Once we have the Tome of Knowledge, we've basically won the game. The Tome of Knowledge holds every recipe for every block that has EMC, so you basically put that into your transmutation table and it knows all the blocks, even if you have never crafted.
Ah.
And then you can just go in there and say, well, give me all the things. As long as you have EMC in there, you can take everything you want out of it. So you make 3 furnaces and say, nah, I don't need 3 furnaces. I actually want, I don't know, 2 milk stalls. And then you put the furnace back in and get the milk stuff out.
Well, that's good.
Whatever. Yep,
Could you
portable
repeat all
meta
that
conversion.
once more? I kind of didn't get it at the very first part. No. You can watch it on my rerun. Then you can get my view account up a bit.
Yeah. You can watch it over and over and over again.
2 birds,
We
1
even have
stone.
lasers. Look at that. We even have lasers here.
Oh,
They don't do
lasers.
anything anymore. Yeah, well, we are definitely getting into the end game, so let's have a quick look at what quests we do have that we want to do. So power generation, there's a lot of solar panel stuff. We can just knock that out whenever. We don't really need them. We
Right,
we
okay.
have all the power in the world.
We do.
Mystical agriculture, we still need to do some of the base ingots, some of the seeds, and we need to do all the furnaces, which is really
Okay.
not a problem, because we do have what we need for that.
Okay.
Storage, we only have Applied Energistics 2, the whole quest line left to do, and I just think we're going to skip it this time, because we did
Yeah.
refine storage, and it's basically, refined storage is Applied Energistics 1,
Right,
and this is
okay.
Applied Energistics 2. So it's,
Yes, we
it's an
don't need
upgrade
that
of what we already have.
Right, okay.
Don't really need that. No, we could do it just to knock it out, but it's not necessary, and we're at a stage where we don't care about that anymore.
No,
really.
that's true.
Draconic Evolution. Top right, we have to do the Chaos Guardian. For that, we need the Infinity Armor.
Right, okay.
Then we have to do the Chaos Fusion Crafting, for which we need to have the Chaos Guardian.
Yep.
There is the portable battery on the bottom left, which we don't need, but yeah, we could. That goes along well with the Wyvern and the Draconic Armor,
Right, okay.
which we don't need when we have the Infinity Armor. We might just do the Wyvern and the Draconic Armor in between, just to have some fun and knock out some quests.
Okay.
We could do that next time. Because it's fun to play around with, and you should have seen that. It's not just the ball of power, there's more to that mod.
Oh, right, okay.
And then, yeah, well, there's Project E. We need some tools and some armor, which nobody really wants or needs, but then we get into the transportation table, which will take us about at least an episode to do.
Right,
Because there's
okay.
still some crafting required. We have most of it now. But
Oh, cool.
There's still some stuff missing, which I'm going to have to prepare. At least on a sheet of paper, otherwise we never get it done.
Yes, true.
Once we have the table, we can make, well, we need 2 tables, and then we can make the, should be fairly easy once we have the one to get into the other. For that, we just, so it's good. The Klein Star is a device for storing EMC. Yeah, that's true. With that, you can have your EMC with you. And the Tome of Knowledge, well, learn about every item that has an EMC value. Yes, you put that into your table or tablet and you know all the blocks.
Right, okay.
And that just leaves the very front page, start of Stoneblock, the Infinity Armor and the World Breaker.
So, we're getting on to actually stopping this. This is amazing. I can't believe we've come so far.
Well, so far, so quickly, it seems.
I know, that's the thing. It's been... I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I didn't get, I must admit. There's a few bits and pieces that I didn't actually get. But on the whole, I've enjoyed this.
Yeah, I think a lot will come when you actually re-watch things. Just go in there and have a look from having some distance to the actual having streamed it part.
Yeah.
And then just sitting there and watching people do it, even if you're one of them.
Yeah. I mean, also not working all day and getting a bit of sleep also helps.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, I mean, we did prepare pretty well for this. I mean, we didn't do the singularity before we had enough emeralds stored to actually do that, and we only had the emeralds because we had the chicken running for a long time. And we have space to put more chickens in there, which I will definitely do. I will copy the emerald chicken, just give us 120 emerald chickens just to speed this up. Yes. And I will activate the waters of flowing time we have in there. And then, yeah, we still have that builder going. I expect the next time I log on, we won't have any emeralds.
Yeah.
Because that builder will have mined those 512 by 512 by 63 blocks, whatever, how many much that is. And this chest will still be converting, and we have run out of all things. But yeah, that's okay. We just switch it back on again, and we'll have more. Let's see, how many do we have now? How many blocks do we have? Well, the deep storage still says 251,000 blocks stored, and the storage drawer, where is it? Wrong side. 1,650 stacks, and it's going up. So that's about half full again.
Wow.
Yeah, well, it will empty out pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really, really good. So we've accomplished quite a bit. We did quite well today, I think.
360,000 emerald blocks in the system. It's good.
Really? Wow, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, the one thing I should have done earlier is basically stopped voiding emeralds, because that thing has been full for ages because of the void upgrade.
Yeah.
But we're OP as it is. There just was no need.
No, yeah. Well, there is a little bit of OP-ness going on, I must admit.
Yeah, we still can put in all the emerald chickens you want, like 120 or so. There's room for that. When that is done, we still can speed them up with the Watch of Flowing Time, 4 of them. And we still can speed up the process, or the frequency at which we take out the emeralds out of the ender chest and put them into the system.
Yeah.
So that we don't have a bottleneck anywhere. There's a whole room upstairs for just taking out emeralds out of the chests. A tiny little room with 4 chests and 4 watches of flowing time to give them the same speed than the chicken are laying the emerald eggs.
Yes.
So, yeah, I guess even without the dimension and using, what now, 140,000, 150,000 RF per tick just to keep that miner running in that dimension, which we also have to keep running, we could have just gone with that. We could have gone and made 20 rooms full of emerald chicken if we wanted.
Yeah.
And just go that route. That's always an option. We also could have attached those directly to one of these chests without putting stuff into the system and just saying, well, each of these rooms will do a different thing for us. So this will do the Infinity Catalyst, the next one will do, I don't know. And do it that way. We can also convert this into other blocks. I mean, instead of just making the Infinity Catalyst, we could do red matter blocks and just copy those because, like I said, they have a higher EMC value. So we can have a very low amount of, let's say, high-powered blocks in the system somewhere. And if we want to make something else, you just take one block with 2 million EMC instead of 20 blocks with 1 million EMC and convert those. So you need less storage space for those.
Yeah, that makes absolute sense.
Yeah, a lot of math and logistics behind that, and there's tons of ways to do this, and there's some really funny blocks you can use for that, like red matter furnaces have very high EMC. There is one thing that I think the absolute best thing right now was sugar cane. Let's see. Quintuple, septuple. Yeah, you can compress sugarcane, same way you can compress cobblestone. And the octuple compressed sugarcane has 1.3 billion EMC.
Wow.
So we could use that for storage. That's a lot of emerald blocks in one sugarcane block.
Yeah, it is a bit actually.
Yeah, so that would also work, and then we could just have one drawer, no upgrades, put one stack of those sugarcanes in there, and that could be converted into, I don't know, 60, 70 drawers full of emeralds if we ever needed those. But that's just logistics. What we really want is not have a lot of storage. We want to be able to use it, at our fingertips whenever we want it.
Yes.
And for that, we need to progress a little further. It's not the amount of emeralds we get; it's not the frequency in which we get them. I mean, obviously, we're running on a server, so we can just leave this running for a while and be good.
Some AFK work coming up.
Yeah, well, let the server do its thing while nobody is on. That's not even the AFK. That's just basically not being there and waiting for it.
Okay.
If you were playing this on a daily basis, if you were making a YouTube series with one video per day or something, obviously you're a little bit more on a time constraint, and you would find more efficient ways, like storing EMC in sugarcanes or whatever.
Yeah. Well, we don't need to do that.
Nah, we don't. No. Also, same as you can see, there is one exporter here exporting emerald blocks into this chest. I can surround this chest with End.io conduits with upgrades and speed and all the stuff, and have this chest never run out of emerald blocks. And this would go 10 times as fast. But I think we're good.
I think
we're not getting it that fast, so we don't need to expect it that fast.
No, I think we're good. But I also think it's gone 10 o'clock and it's pretty to peace out.
Lately, we have pretty perfectly managed to find this sweet spot where we're actually done.
We are. We're doing great at this. Guys, thank you so much. Scott, where did you disappear to?
I ran into you.
Yeah, where's Scott gone?
I'm downstairs.
Oh, right, okay. Well, thank you. We won't go down that road again.
No.
Excuse me for coughing. Thank you so much, Scott. It's been fun tonight. I'm starting to feel a little bit drained. I can feel myself going. So I'm going to...
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Yes. Yeah. I am going to raid Diecart's on. Well, he was just a minute ago. Is he still on? So I'm going to go pop over and raid him tonight. Yes, he's on. Do come and follow me.
And I see everybody back tomorrow with Hearts of Iron 4 when the DLC Men the Guns actually releases, and I think it's going to be a stream with Tank. I don't know what we're going to do yet. We're going to discuss that tomorrow evening. And if Tank can't make it because he was feeling a little under the weather lately, then it's going to be just me, and we're going to play Mexico.
Oh, right, okay.
We'll see. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of new stuff, and I have no idea what I'm going to be doing.
I don't know if I'm streaming anymore this week. It's been a really, really busy week for me. And tomorrow I'm working to,
I just have to.
What time?
I've waited for this release for 6 months now.
Yeah. Well, see, tomorrow will be my third late night.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm going to be doing it tomorrow or not. But if so, I will pop it on Twitter, guys. So we're going to pop over and say hello to Diecut. Thank you so much, guys. You're all absolutely fab. I will catch you later. Thank you for the host. Thank you for the follows. And thank you for all the bits. Nice. I will catch you later. Bye.
Same here. Have fun, everybody.
Bye-bye.